Hi, it's Brad, former plant GM. I started on the floor, worked my way up through supervisor and beyond. My worst shift had zero accountability, excuses everywhere, call-ins, low morale, fights almost breaking out right there on the floor, output tanking. Here's the exact system that I built that fixed it, and how you can steal it for your floor today. The problems and stakes. Accountability isn't about being the bad guy. It's about consistency and fairness. When I started, supervisors were scared to enforce the rules. Employees knew that they could miss shifts, show up late, or slack off with no real consequences. The results? Call-ins every week, turnover spiking, morale tanking, output dropping because the same people had to cover, team resentment building. It was chaos. If your floor has excuses of ownership, you're losing money every single day. Diagnosis: what was broken? I walked the floor and talked to several people, and these were the results. No clear expectations from day one, inconsistent enforcement, one supervisor let it slide, another cracked down. No documentation. When someone finally got written up, it was a surprise. No leadership review. Supervisors made decisions alone, leading to favoritism or unfairness. Only punishment, no positive reinforcement. People got defensive. We needed a system that was fair, consistent, documented, and reviewed from the top. The system, step by step. Here's what I actually built and used. Steal this. Number one, clear expectations from day one. Every new hire got a full attendance and conduct policy in writing on their very first day. It spelled out exactly what was expected. There was no excuses for call-ins, for no-shows, for chronic lateness. It was laid out with progressive disciplinary steps, verbal warning, written warning, suspension, and termination. They read it, they asked questions, and they signed off saying that they understood it. There was no surprises. They knew the rules and the consequences from the very start. Number two, annual refresher for everyone. Once a year, I brought the entire crew together, salaried, unionized, whoever, and we reviewed the policy. We made sure that everyone understood it, asked questions, and again, we got them to sign off so there was no surprises and no excuses for the future. Number three, progressive discipline, fair, consistent, and reviewed. When someone missed the mark, first offense was a verbal warning. It was documented and put in their file. The second offense was a written warning plus acknowledgement. The third was a suspension. It could be a 1 day to a 3 day, just depending on the severity. The fourth was termination. Every step was documented, the date, the description. To keep it fair and consistent, both the safety manager and myself as the plant manager, we reviewed every incident before any disciplinary action was taken. Because of this, it eliminated favoritism, it ensured consistency, and it reduced the risk of grievances or claims of unfair treatment. Number four, positive reinforcement to balance it. I didn't just punish. I recognized the people who were doing well with their attendance. I did shout outs during our daily huddles or around the plant. This shifted the culture from fear to ownership. Number five, supervisor training. I trained leads and supervisors on how to deliver feedback calmly and consistently. We role-played through conversations so they weren't afraid to enforce the policy. Number six, weekly check-ins. Supervisors reviewed attendance weekly with their crew. Early conversations prevented small issues becoming big points of discipline. This isn't complicated. It was simple, fair, documented, reviewed at the leadership level, and it was consistent. That's the key word, is consistent. And it worked because everyone knew the rules, they signed off on them, and they saw them applied evenly across the plant. Results and proof: within 3 months, call-ins had dropped 50%. Turnovers cut 40%, morale improved, and people knew the rules and saw fairness. Output stabilized, there was no more scrambling to cover absences. Supervisors felt confident enforcing the rules without drama. The floor ran itself better because that's what accountability does. Prevention and takeaway. To keep it going, make accountability a KPI for the supervisors, review the system quarterly, train new leads fast, never let excuses slide. Consistency is everything. If your floor has accountability problems, please grab my free attendance policy checklist. It will be in the pinned comment as well as in the description. And if you would like to have a free 15-minute call, please drop the word consult in the comments. I'll also include a link in the description as well as in the pinned comment that you can book directly. Again, it's a free 15-minute call. We can just chat about whatever's going on in your plant. No pitch. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. Thank you so much for watching another video. For more real fixes on the plant floor, I'll see you in the next one.